Hi everyone, welcome to Art with Carol, number 7. We're going to continue our study of vegetables today and do some corn and we'll do some cucumber. So today you're going to need, I'm going to use pencil crayons again. You can use crayons or you could use pastels. You could even use watercolor paints if you want to, so it's your choice. You're going to need a pencil and an eraser, and you're going to need your whatever medium you're using. You're going to need a black for outlining if you want to, or a Sharpie. And I've got my 2 colors of green again, and I've got a brown and a yellow. So you can gather your supplies and paper, of course, and stop the video and then come on back. Okay, so today we're going to look at making corn and cucumbers and kind of the shading that's involved with them. We're going to start with the same format as we had last week. We're going to take a piece of paper, landscape. We're going to fold it in half so that we can get 2 on a page. And then we're going to open it up. And this side we'll do our corn and this side we'll do our cucumber. So first thing we're going to do to make the corn with your pencil, I'm going to get you to make a big oval like this. Okay. And then I'm going to get you to make another oval inside that oval, kind of like that. Can you see this? I'm not sure you can see this. You want to do it lightly because you're going to do erasing. So I'm just going to try and do it dark. I'm going to go over it dark for you. So we have an oval there and then another one inside. Oh, that's better. You can see that. Okay. Then we're making this leaf that kind of bends down. So to do that, we're going to just come out a little bit from our oval, and we're going to come down like this and come up about here and go down like this. Okay? Some of those lines are going to get erased, you'll see in a few minutes. All right, then we're going to come here. We're going to make a leaf coming out like this and coming down like that. And then we'll make one more leaf over here. We're going to start inside. Just here was our line for our sort of a beak shape. We're going to start just down from that a little. And let's just come down like this and match up with this line down here. Okay, for our husk. All right, now we're going to erase this line. And you should not have as much trouble erasing it as I'm going to have, because you will not have done it. You won't have pressed as hard as I did. And we're going to erase this line here. Okay. So then we're going to have our stalk coming down like this, kind of round that a little. And then we've got our other leaf coming up like this. So all I've done is I've erased my first oval line here and here. And the rest stays. All right. Okay. Now we're going to work on the corn. And I had some time of practicing what would be the best way to make this corn. And I decided that first thing we'll do, I would use your brown and just press medium, not too hard. And it's going to be easy to see, but I don't like this dark line of mine. But you're going to just go like this and do like a squiggly line, because corn, it's all those little kernels, right? So just give it a little squiggly, not too pointy because they're round, like that. Okay. Then corn, to give the illusion that it's full of little kernels, take your brown and just lightly make little C's going every which way. Okay. all over it. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm going to put it up close for you. You see that? Making a bunch of little C's. Okay, I'll make mine darker, but you don't need to. Just make them nice, soft, light brown. So all around, I'm just going to do, going every which way, C, C, C. Try not to make it pointed, because corn's not pointy. All right. All every which way. Corn, this thing is full of corn, and corns are sometimes kind of in rows. Oh, I made a circle instead when I was talking to you about rows. But we are going to make it look like it's just sort of all over the place, these little C's. Little small ones, not big ones. Got little small things of corn, kernels of corn all over. Okay. Like this, and this, and this. There. All right. Now, you will not have pressed as hard, I hope. Don't press that hard, because we're going to be coloring it yellow, and we don't want it to look like the corn is bad. It's all brown. But first we're going to start near the top, not at the very point, but a little bit down, and just about a finger width, we're going to make a little line. This is going to be our shading that comes down around here. And we're just going to, as lightly as you can, color that brown. Look how I'm holding my pencil way back at the end, right? So that it's really light. So this is going to be like it's shading to show that it's round. But the line that you made for your corn, for your shading, is not a straight line. Make it wiggly too, because the corn is all wiggly. Okay. There, just going down to about halfway. Then we're going to take our yellow and we're going to go over that and over everything, nice and bright. Color the whole thing in yellow. Go over the shaded part too, because it's just a little bit of a shadow, but it still is yellow in there, right? So it's going to be also, there we go, it's going to be yellow. Here I am going right up, getting in all my little nibbles of corn there in the edges. And remember, when we're coloring, we don't want a bunch of white. We don't want it to look scribbly. You want to try and fill that in so it's so yellow. If you can, fill it in really good. Okay, there we go. There's my juicy yellow corn. All right. Now we're going to move on and we're going to color in our stalk. And so we need our 2 shades of green. And the first shade of green, let's just outline this whole thing. I'm outlining it in the dark green. And remember, if you don't have 2 shades of green, it's okay. You're going to press lighter and harder. So about this far up, just make a line. And this part is going to be dark green. So again, it's going to be like the light is shining on it. So this is dark green for this whole part. Watching out for your little nibbles of corn here. We don't want to go through them. Want that to be nice and green. So take your time to go over it as much as you need to. And then I'm going to switch to my lighter green. If you don't have a lighter green, just press less hard on this part. Just to kind of look like the sun is just right on this, hitting this little edge. Okay, and then I'm going over my dark part with the light. Helps smooth it out. There, and they just kind of blend in together. All right, now I'm going to use my dark green, and this whole piece folded over is going to be my dark green. So I'm going to outline it in dark green and color it. You can see my line where I erased, because I had to press so hard. When you're drawing, you don't have to press that hard. Okay, I'm coming right around here. Keep moving it. I don't want it to look scribbly. I want to fill in all the white. There, I'm not just going like this, right? Look, no. Fill that all in, get all that white covered over with your dark green all the way down like that. Okay. Now, this part down here is also going to be dark green. So you can color that dark green. And there we go. I'm leaving a tiny little bit of white there so you can tell the green goes that way. I'm going to outline it in black later. And then this part is going to be light green. There we go. Now if I just stopped here, does this look good? No, it's scribbly, right? So we don't want scribbly. Gotta fill that in really nice. And again, I'm gonna go over my dark. I'm gonna go over my dark here with my light green. Trying to get that all filled in really nice. If you're painting, it's going to be easier for you if you don't use too much water. Okay, now I'm going to switch back to my dark green again. I'm going to go about halfway up on this leaf. And I'm just going to go like that. Can you see that? I'll make it darker. And this part is going to be my dark green again. Because it's a shaded leaf. Oh, I got a little crazy there. I'm going to outline the rest of the leaf. And I'm going to do it in light green. There we go. And I'm going to go over my dark green with the light green again. And there we have our cob of corn. And we're going to print corn on there. C-O-R-N. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And let's put a border around it. And look, my border's interrupted by the leaf. That I like that. Oh, I went a little wonky there. Coming around this way. And up this way. Okay, now let's move on. We did our corn. Let's move on to a cucumber. So for the cucumber, we're going to do similar. We're going to make an oval, kind of like we did for the corn. It's going to be a little bit fatter on one end and skinnier on the other end for our cucumber. I'm going to do it in marker. You can do it in pencil, but I'm going to do it in marker so you can see it really good. Okay, so just an oval like that. Make it bigger or you can make it a little smaller. I'm going to give a little thing right in the middle here where the stem comes from. Okay. Now I'm going to switch to my light green, or don't press as hard. And I'm going to start making lines that come from here, follow the curve. That one's going to go right off. You know how sometimes cucumbers are just, they have those lines of veins of different colors in them? There. Just like that. Now we want to make them show up a little better, so we're going to make them thicker. So you can make that nice and thick. Keep it as smooth as you can. And then the dark green is going to go around it. Whoop, Carol's getting a little carried away here. There we go. So we make them thicker. And then they get a little bit lighter at the top, so you can just go a little lighter. Like that. Then you're going to take your dark green, and we're going to color the rest in. Nice, dark, shiny green. Go right up to your light green. Mix it, kind of mix it in a little bit into your light green. And then we're going to go back over the dark with the light again. It just blends the color, gives it a little more layer look. Okay, come right around. And do that whole cucumber. I can see the lines of my table underneath through there. See that? I'm going to go back over it the other way, like this. I want to really fill it in good. Coming right down around. I'm going to move my paper. Make sure you can still see that. You can. Coming right up to my cucumber. Holy cucumber. Fill that right in. Now, we want to have a little bit, again, the light shining on it a little bit, right? So we're going to make that lighter. So it's going to look like right about here. I'm going to do a circle. That's going to be my light spot. So this is going to be dark all around here. And then I'm going to go really light in here. There. And the rest is really dark. My pencil is getting so dull. Now, if you think, oh, I went kind of wonky on this, you don't like it, you know what? Start again. Start again, and don't be so hard on yourself. And stand back and look at it. Get someone to hold it up for you and have a look at it from a distance, and you'll be amazed at how good it looks. All right, now I'm going to go back over my dark with the light. See how that really helps fill it in? I don't know if you can see that, but it really does help fill in the white. There we go, in around the dark. I want it to really look shiny and full. Oh, I got right by the light green, I've got lots of little white edges, so I want to fill those in really good. I love cucumbers. I love cucumber sandwiches. Oh, with lots of mayo on them and salt and pepper. Soft bread. Oh my goodness, I love them. Some of your parents put mint in with it, and I had that for the teacher's luncheon that your parents made us for Valentine's Day, and I loved it with mint. So I'm going to start having more with mint. All right, and there is your cucumber. Now let's spell it. C-U-C-U-M-B-E-R. All right, we'll give it a border. Now, if you are outlining yours, your actual vegetable, I'm going to go back and do my corn so you can see what I I made a well, I didn't make a mistake, but I tried it outlining. First, put your name on it there. Put your name down there. Good, good, good. I tried outlining my corn in black Sharpie, and I actually didn't like it. Okay, I'm going to show you. I covered it over with this one. Let's see if I can pull it off. Look, it didn't look right. I don't like it with black Sharpie because it's corn. So I covered it over with this one because I made a new one and I liked it better. All right, so I'm not going to outline my corn cob, but I am going to outline my husks like this. Go around. And you don't have to, as we've said before. I don't know why, I just like I like the look of it. Come up like this. And then I'm going to come up like this. And I always like to make this really kind of a point right there. See, I put a little line there. There you go. All right, so I have outlined mine, but I'm not going to outline my corn. And so now we have corn and a cucumber. So when you get your work done, get a picture of it as usual, send it to me, and we'll post them on the parent page on Friday. Happy vegetable drawing. See you all later.